All right. Now, before we get started with rational numbers, we're doing the check on learning. Can anybody tell me what do you know about rational numbers? Do you know anything about rational numbers?
Rational real numbers.
Huh? They are real numbers, yes. They got real numbers, and then we got rational numbers, then we got irrational numbers, right? On the rational numbers, what have we covered already that falls on the rational numbers? What have we done in the class already?
We talked about
Integers, thank you. Say it loud. Why don't you say it loud? You always whisper. Integers. All right. Can somebody tell me some rules about integers? Anybody tell me some rules according to integers? Go ahead.
Add equal the same sign, keep the sign, and add.
Keep the sign and add. When you add integer with the same sign, you keep the sign and add. Somebody tell me another rule about integers.
When you subtract, you gotta keep change.
When you subtract, you keep change, which means add the opposite, right? And do what?
Use your addition.
Use the addition rule, right? So, there's one more addition rule that y'all didn't tell me. You just add it with the same sign.
Add equal different
You
signs.
take the absolute value of margin and subtract.
Yes. So with integer, when you take the integer rule, add integer with different signs. You take the sign of the number with the largest absolute value and subtract, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So now, when we talk about rational numbers follow the same rules as integers. Okay, let's talk about dividing integers. When you divide integers with the same sign, what do my, when you multiply integers with the same sign, what do my product become?
A positive.
A positive. Same sign, positive. Okay, what about multiplying integers with different signs?
Negative.
Negative, right? Okay, so multiplication and division of rational numbers and integers follow the same rules. So we know this already. Now we got well, let's say we are multiplying 3 different integers, right? If the integers are odd numbers, let's say we adding 5 integers. It's 5 numbers are odd, correct? I also gonna be a negative. Anytime that we add even numbers, let's say we have 4, 6, 8, 10. If we have 10 integers and we multiply them, our answer is gonna be a positive. Remember that. And they say it the same way. An even amount of negative integers is a positive product. An odd amount of negative integers is a negative product. That's the only thing we need to remember that's different from our integer rules. And it's not different, but we haven't covered on integers. We can do it right now in division. So write these 2 little bullets down. Add these 2 bullets to your composition book. Add the 2 bullets to your composition book. And my 2 new guys. I don't know what y'all covered and where y'all come from, but I'm gonna give you all the rules and stuff that we get in the classroom. So you don't gotta worry about anything, you don't have to ask anyone. I'm gonna take care of it. Got it? So I'm gonna make sure you get these rules. As soon as probably Monday, or we off Monday, so probably Tuesday, we'll get these rules. We'll go to example 1. Example number 1. That's false motivation. You know what false motivation means?
Yes.
What do you mean? What false motivation mean? They always tell me in the military, false motivation is better than no motivation. That means even though you don't feel like doing it, even though you don't feel like being in class, act like you're motivated. Because your brain, it'll trigger, I forgot the exact term, but it'll trigger a response that you're actually excited about doing math. You're actually excited about being in Coach Dean's room. So you come every day and you put a smile on your face, that's you. Yeah. And we just gonna pretend that we enjoy being here. But I'm not pretending, me. I love it. I love it. Even if I didn't get paid, I would still do this. I would. All right, we have these 2 bullets.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go to example 1. Now, somebody tell me something about this problem according to our integer rules or our rational number rules.
Different signs.
Huh?
Different signs.
You saying it's a different sign, and you gotta tell me something else. You're adding,
Distribute.
multiplying rational numbers with
Different signs.
different signs. Tell me my product gonna be negative.
Teachers, excuse this final interruption for 5th, 6th, and 7th period seniors. If you have not received your ID yet, you need to come to Mr. Rushing's room 8216, 4th period. This will be a final call. After this, today, you will be charged.
Okay, so now we have decimals. We're not gonna put our decimals in our problem. We're just gonna count the number of decimal places that we have behind our number, correct? So how many decimal places do we have behind 2? So we're gonna make 2 tally marks. We're gonna make 2 tally marks and go to step number 2. Now we're gonna write this number without the signs and without the decimal because we already have our answer. Right? The signs for our answer. So we got 482 times 5. Alright, hear me out, class.
5 times 2.
10.
10. 1. Carry a 1. 5 times
46.
8 is 40. 41. 5 times 4. 24.
24. Okay, now what else do we do?
Tally box.
So what that tell us?
Big S.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Not just bring it down. We gotta do what? We gotta count the decimal places. So we start from our whole number. 1, 2. So our decimal belongs here. Alright, so now we gotta transfer our answers to our negative sign. So that's 24 and 1/10. And you box it. 24 and 1/10 and box it. Do anybody have? Hey, take your arm out. Take your arm back out. Wear a jacket if you're cold. Pick your pencil up. All right. Do anybody have a question about example 1? All right, we're gonna do one. You're gonna do one of your groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You missing 3, so you're 4. But you're gonna be number 3. You're gonna take the third. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The number ones. The number ones. The number one's gonna be the showdown captain. Well, matter of fact, the first time I'll be the showdown captain, and then next time it'll be number ones. Correct? All right. So let's go to example 2. Let's go to example 2. Before we start, before we not pencil down, pencil down, pencil down. Think time. Think time. Pencil down, pencil down. Think time. Think time. Look at this problem. Think about how you're gonna solve it. Think about the steps you're gonna have to use. Think about example 1. How can we apply what we just learned to this, how to help us solve this problem? All right. Everybody got the thought in their head how they gonna solve it? Okay. Let me get my phone out. Get up to the timer. You have 2 minutes. Begin.
Especially in our group.
No, independent work. It's independent by itself. Independent work. Already finished. Turn the paper over. When you finish, turn the paper over. shit, hey, skip, man, skip. And another thing too, when you come to class, you write a pencil. Everything has to be done in pencil. And when we get the paper, your head should go on this side, first name, last name, date, and class. This is the first period, so you give me one. Same with you. And then go here, first name, last name, date, class. This is ME1. That's essentially number one. First period. Do not forget to box your answers. Because when I was breaking the quiz, some of you, I couldn't tell where your answers were on your problem. So you should go by steps. Label your steps and box your answers. Label your steps and box your answers. Okay, now, although we have on the board too, I really didn't discuss our objectives, so before we begin, time is up, put your pencil down. Our objective for today is I can solve math problems of multiplication and division of rational. Everybody have that written down?
Yes, sir.
Okay, although I didn't say it, but if it's on here, you know you come in and you write your objective down for the day. Okay, now, showdown. Showdown. Discuss with your group how you can answer. So I can discuss with your group how you can answer. Y'all discuss as a group how you got your answer. Y'all didn't, you didn't do anything?
No, I can't read it.
But everybody, it don't matter if it's wrong, everybody need to explain what you did, so you can see what went wrong. So explain to your group how you got your answer, what you do to get your answer. And you don't know if it's right or wrong right now, just based off her answer. Y'all get the same answer. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. First page information in the area. Y'all discuss it, y'all group. Okay, we're gonna get two of these young men in this group, in this back group, to come and put their hands on the board. You're gonna be the writer, you're gonna explain it. So this is agent scribe. You write, you explain. Erase that. While they up explaining right now, I need everybody's eyes to be on them. Nobody need to be discussing this anymore. Everybody need to be paying attention to what they're doing. Well, you're not explaining it. They're doing right. Okay, so hold on. Somebody said it. Oh.
So, as you do to the one, we multiply 6.4.
We are forgetting something. What are we forgetting? Tell them more. Thank you.
bring down the, you put the 0, and 6 times 2 is 12, carry it on. That's 18, plus 1 is 19. And we add 8 times 2 is 4. Put the decimal. You put the decimal in the middle because that's 2 and 5. Do y'all agree with this?
Oh, you agree with your thumb. You agree with your thumb. Put your hands up. Up. Disagree. All right. Call on somebody. Why they agree? Disagree.
Richard, why do you agree?
I got the same answer.
That's not. I got the same answer. Disagree what? What did he do to get that answer? What did you do to get that answer? I agree because.
I agree because I multiplied. And then
You
add,
multiply what?
multiplied 32.
What are those numbers called? They call rational numbers with different signs. Your product is what answer do you get? No, negative. When you multiply rational with different signs, your product is negative. Negative. You need to say that. Okay? And when I multiply, what do you multiply now? What number do you multiply?
32 times 64.
I got
I got 20 point,
my point.
20 decimal.
And
20
48, not tenths, hundreds. Negative 20 and 4800. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Thank you, my man. All right, we're gonna go to example 3. Example 3. We're gonna talk about division. Dividing rational numbers. We're gonna talk about dividing rational numbers. Okay, I'm gonna do this example. You gonna help me out. Anytime that we are dividing, and I want to show you, I don't want to show you decimal because we know how to do decimal. Let's do one with a fraction in there. All right, let's take this right here. Let's talk about one with a fraction. First of all, example 3. Step 1. First thing, let's write that down. Okay, looking at this problem. Tell me one problem that you see before you can start. Go ahead, Matt.
The negative 7 is in a fraction.
The negative 7 is a fraction. We got a whole number or an integer divided by a fraction. So we need to turn this into a fraction, right? How do we turn a whole number into a fraction? Divided by 1. Thank you. So now,
Keep changing.
okay, hold on. You want to fan, my man. You want to fan. First of all, we don't divide fractions. We turn to a multiplication problem. Just like we turn a subtraction problem into additional problem on integers, right? So we're going to turn this division problem into multiplication. It's called multiply by the reciprocal. Multiply by the reciprocal. All right? When you multiply by the reciprocal, it tells you how to do it. How do you multiply by the reciprocal? Thank you. We use keep, change, flip. That means multiply by the reciprocal. Keep, change, flip. Man, you need to write this down. So we go here. I'm trying to change colors, but the bright red walkers always seem to go out. Keep, change, flip. Right? Somebody explain the process to me.
You gotta keep the negative 7 divided by 1.
Keep the negative 7 divided by 1.
Change the division to multiplication.
Change division to multiplication.
And flip the 3, it's gonna be 3 divided by 1.
It's gonna be 3 divided by 1. Now, since we have both prime numbers, right, in our denominator, we know that these fractions are simplified. Both these denominators are 1. So that's as low as it can go. So now all we gotta do now is just multiply straight across.
21.
21.
No. Negative 7 times 3.
Negative 21.
Negative 21. 1 times 1. 1. Okay, we got a negative divided by a positive. Answer will be what?
Negative.
Negative. Different signs, answer is negative. 21 divided by 1. 21. So answer is negative 21. Negative 21. Okay, we're gonna do another showdown. One more showdown. Okay. Showdown captains are the number 1. Showdown captains are the number 1. Number 1. What's the first thing you say, number 1?
Begin.
No.
Oh, think time.
Go ahead, showdown captain. Say it. Think time.
Think time.
Say it. So far. Say think time. You say think time. Oh man, I'm about to move to play. Say think time. It's up. Think time. Thank you. Think time. Think time. Okay, everybody thought about it? All right. So now, Captain, what are you gonna say now?
Begin.
Wait 2 minutes. See me after class. Stay after class, man. Now, continue to work. Okay, time's up, so now, Captain, what are you gonna say?
Shut down.
Slow down.
Sure.
You what I'm saying? Okay, now start, discussing the group.
No, you were positive, you changed the I got it. Actually, positive.
Jack, go ahead and discuss it. I know, discuss it anyway. I change the group tomorrow. You know what else? So discuss what you started on and what you got stuck at. Just discuss that.
Go ahead, multiply that.
I did the same thing.
Can't equal 5 days. By 4, by 8, 2. Okay, time is up. Time is up. Everybody, put your pencils down, listen to Matt, and come to the board, explain. One right, one explain.
Which one do you want to do?
One go right, one explain. All, I think, put your phone up, man. Put your phone up.
Step one. Step two, you keep, change, flip.
This is something. Yeah.
It's simple.
So keep, change, flip over. And then in step three, you should be able to multiply straight across. Negative 21 times -4.
Negative, see, okay, we missed something. A negative time a negative give me what? Okay.
Step one.
And then 8 times 1 would be 8, and you would reduce 8, we're going to add 84 10 times, which will leave 4 divided by 8, and you reduce it to 10 and 1/2.
I guess glad to agree this.
Box it. Y'all agree or disagree?
Ask me again.
Do y'all agree or disagree?
Everybody need to vote. You vote with your hands. Either you agree or you disagree. Thumbs up if you agree, thumbs down if you disagree. Okay, call on somebody, I don't have nobody disagreeing. Call on somebody, ask somebody agree. Mr. Thomas. Call on Mr. Thomas.
Mr. Thomas?
I, hold on, I,
agree
because,
when I live, basically, I got step by step, and
tell it. On step 1 I got. Or I have.
okay, on step one, basically I did keep, change, flip.
Okay?
So when I went to step 2, I timed
Multiplied.
I multiplied 21 and negative 21 and negative 4, and I got positive 84.
Mhm.
And I multiplied 8 and 1, and I got 8.
Mhm.
So that's when I did the division, and when I divided, it had came out to be 10 and 4 8. So I had divided 4. I divided 4 and 2, and 8 divided by 2. And I had again 10 and 2 4, and I had divided it again,
Again, okay.
and I got
Good job. Good job. Good job, man. Okay, now we're gonna do a little check on learning. Okay, what was supposed to happen today?
Can you repeat that question?
What was supposed to happen today? What was we supposed to learn today? What was our objective?
Multiplication, division, rational numbers.
Okay, okay, tell me, Mr. Burks, tell me one thing you learned today. You don't divide fractions, so what do? You multiply by the reciprocal, which is what we do, keep chain flip. Somebody tell me something that we still confused about. My man, what's your name? Azariah Coley, Mr. Coley. Tell me what are some things you're still confused about today?
Oh, there's so many steps.
Yep. So what step are you confused about?
No, it just.
There's a lot of steps. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Anything else we still confused about? We need to keep Davion. Is there anything we need to go over again?
Yeah.
And still, okay, we'll cover this again tomorrow. We'll stay on this. Say, hey, I didn't tell you nobody to pack up. We're not packing up. You have your exit ticket. So stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, hands up, pair up with somebody different from your group. Pair up with somebody different from your group. Let's go.
I can reach it.
Let's go. Hey, man. When you touch, then you sit down. Alright. Move to a different area. Alright, got Richard. He got kept. Let's go. Alright, sit down.
Go pair up.
Sit down. Let's go. You got your next ticket. Go to your next ticket. Romans, right? Let's go. You don't have a group? You got toe walk? Come on, sit down. Doesn't matter where y'all sit down there. Y'all working on this together.
So we put it on
Hey,
I know.
get up, move to somebody else. Go to group of two already. You can put on the same page. When you get finished, turn to your paper into ME1. Great. If you do not finish, this is for homework, and we'll discuss this as our bell ring tomorrow.